We're going to talk about NXT superstar by the name of Jaida Parker. I don't cover NXT, as you know. I don't watch NXT. I only watch the super shows, the takeovers. Although I might start watching NXT though. It is letting me know who's up next. But let's get to the topic at hand. Jaida Parker is in deep waters right now in the social media warfare, and there's a lot of people on her side against her because she stepped into something very messy. Something she should have just kept her own opinions to herself. Because in the world of 2025 that we live in right now, the year 2025, the world we live in right now, having an opinion is really damn near committing a crime. But in her case, having an opinion could be life or death career wise. She could be committing career suicide. She had an opinion about a post that she liked on Twitter that someone else made about the trans women being banned from playing in female sports, girl sports, and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not going to dive in deep. I don't have no problem with anybody living any type of lifestyle they want to live. Shouts out to everybody. I can get along with anybody. It's not the problem. Whether I agree with Jaida Parker or not, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. But I'm going to tell you the truth. Jaida Parker is not the one I blame. I blame the WWE. This type of stuff would be prevented if WWE had a strong hold on their stars, on their alumni, on what they should and shouldn't dive into. So I blame the WWE. Say what you want about Vince, but this is why you didn't hear shit like this with Vince. And if you did shit like this, you were going to get punished. Because there's certain things you shouldn't dive into. Because WWE, Vince understood this is a public trading company. There are millions of sponsors that want something to do with the WWE. This is a family-friendly company in the last, 15, 20 years of the PG era. So they don't want to have any black eyes with any sponsors. With anyone coming in and wanting to invest in the WWE, they don't need that. But in today's WWE, under Triple H, as you see, is very loosey-goosey, free. And that's a problem. Because this would have been prevented, this wouldn't even be a thing, if the WWE told them, hey, you can have a social media. Okay, we understand you're a person, you still got your opinions and things, but you got to remember, you are held to a higher regard. You are being watched by millions of people weekly. You are under the WWE umbrella. So you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do in public. You got to watch what you say on social media. And what you should and shouldn't do. They should have had a list of things. Do not dive into politics. Do not dive into religion. Do not dive into anything that is messy. Politics, religion, all these different things are messy. This scrambles people's brains, okay? When you bring up politics, people are running around like chickens with no heads. They're going and fucking insane because everybody's going to pick a side and you're going to have wars, okay? Jaida Parker made it worse by even commenting. She made it worse by even liking it. But she commented. She should have never said anything. She's young, what, 25, 26, something like that. So really, her brain is not even fully developed. Honestly, she's in a process of brain development. It happens around 25. But she's in the middle of it, so it hasn't really hit just yet. And she's still new to this whole famous thing. But this is the problem. Why WWE should have stepped in and told everybody what to not jump into. This all could have been prevented if the WWE was doing what it should have been doing. And a lot of people will say, why should they get involved or interfere with any of their outside activities outside the WWE? This is why. You remember Mandy Rose? That's why they had to let her go. She started a damn OnlyFans where we're a PG product. Make that make sense. Now I know some people can say, well, she wasn't having sex or none of that, but it doesn't matter. OnlyFans has a bad reputation. When you think of OnlyFans, what's the first thing you think of if you know anything about it? It is explicit content, explicit graphic content. That's the first thing you think of. Because there's a bunch of people that's making money off of explicit content. So that's why they had to let her go. You know what I'm saying? This is not the same, but I'm saying when it comes to messiness, is about the same. Jaida Parker, obviously, she get to express how she feel, but that's the fucking problem. People hold you to a higher regard. That's just what it is. And you have all types of fans that watch the WWE. And you have a thing called social media that gave everybody and anybody a voice. Even people that don't deserve a fucking voice, that are just full of ignorance, they got a voice too. So you got to be very wary and very aware of what you're doing. This, I'm going to keep saying it, this is the WWE's fault, not hers. And if this is why the WWE need to have a meeting or something to tell everybody, hey, there's certain things you ain't going to be able to do on your social media. All right? And I'll even suggest the WWE be like, all right, listen, you're going to make a WWE, if you're going to make a social media, don't make it under us. Don't even make it under your real name or your stage name. It need to be completely anonymous. That's the best way I can do it if you want to just, since you just got to express your feelings on things. So therefore, does it trace back to us? You ever heard the terminology, hey, you didn't get this from me? You get what I'm saying? You bought something illegal, you didn't get this from me. That's how it works. WWE got the same shit. They should have the same thing. Hey, you didn't get this from me. So basically, if you don't like this person, don't like that law, don't like this, do it under your own situation, not under us. But to add in, with that backlash, came in with the pettiness. People dug up an old video from last year, 2023, with Jaida Parker in some club or whatever with Jey Uso. And they say it's Jaida Parker. It might just be her. Let's say it is her, okay? Fine. She's caressing Jey Uso's leg. Now, me personally, I hate Jey Uso if he's clapping that. I'm going to be 100%. I hate this nigga. If he's smashing that, I hate Jey Uso. That's just me being a hater. I hate the way he walked, the way he talked. I hate the way that he dressed. If he's clapping that shit, I'm mad jealous. Anywho, back to seriousness. You got people putting Jey Uso in this over a Jaida Parker situation. See, that's where the pettiness come in. That's where the social media lurkers and monsters come in. These people ain't got nothing else to do, so this is what they do. Because they disagree with your opinion. These people tend to forget that you are a person. You are a human being. You have your own opinion. You make mistakes. You take shits like everybody else. But people, when they see you on television, you walk on fucking water, so you're not allowed to be a human anymore. Because one thing you do wrong, they're ready to stone you to death. And that's what they're doing to Jaida Parker right now. And I'm going to say this. This is why the WWE need to get back strict. Need to get back to having a stronghold, a chokehold on these people's social media's life while they're under the WWE umbrella. WWE is already going through enough. WWE is already dealing with Vince McMahon's situation that's still in progress. And the Vince McMahon is the WWE. So if I was Triple H or whoever else, Nick Khan, I would get a chokehold back on all these people's social medias to prevent anything like this anymore. Should she be punished? No, but she should be humbled. Shut the fuck up. Your opinion is not needed. Your 2 cents is not needed. Shut up. Because we're in a very sensitive time full of sensitive ass people that can't take someone's opinion. And like I said, they look at you in a high regard. They think you walk on fucking water just because you're on television and you're pretty as hell. So, with that being said, it's best to play a politician. It's best to pander and kiss ass and bite your tongue because we're in a very sensitive time. If you say I don't like the color red to certain people, they will lose their mind. So definitely you're a public figure. Oh, you don't like the color red? Are you serious? Oh my God. So you see what the internet does. It stirs up messiness. It lives off of building messiness. This whole Jay Uso, Jaida Parker thing, that man is a married man with children. Why drag him in this? That video probably been out there for a whole year. Now it's getting brought up. Come on now. Just because you're mad at her. See what I mean? Keep your mouth shut, sweetheart. That's the best thing to do. Just be quiet. Mind your own business. Keep your opinions to yourself. It's an insensitive topic for most people. And to me, it's a confusing topic. That's why I'm not going to get on it. I have no opinions on any of that. Me personally. It is what it is. But that's my take on Jaida Parker. I just think it's the WWE's fault. Honestly. What do you guys think of this? Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the good shit we out.